Have you been feeling lost after 60? Maybe you can't even explain why. The kids have grown up, retirement changed everything, life got quieter, and somewhere along the way, you started wondering, who am I now? If you've been asking yourself how to find yourself after 60, this conversation is definitely for you. So grab a snack and come on back. Hey, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Life After 60 with Lexi. I don't think the hardest part about getting older is the number. I think it's wondering who you are when the roles you've carried for decades begin to change. For so many years, we were parents, caregivers, spouses, employees, helpers, whatever life asked us to be. Then one day life changes and we're left asking, now what? If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know something. You're not broken, you're not behind, and you're certainly not alone. Here's my story. There was a season in my life when I honestly didn't know who Lexi was anymore. Had no clue. For years, I was somebody's daughter, somebody's employee, somebody's caregiver, somebody's mother. Every one of those roles mattered deeply to me, every single one of them. I wouldn't trade them for anything, not at all. But somewhere along the way, I realized I knew exactly how to take care of everyone else. I knew how to take care of everybody else. I was an expert. I had forgotten, though, how to take care of me, how to take care of myself. Not because I didn't matter, but because I hadn't gotten so used to putting myself, last. I had gotten so used to putting myself last. And I think a lot of us do that. And I stopped asking myself what I wanted. What did I want from life? And maybe you felt that way too. Maybe you're feeling that way. The shift for me, what finally began to change for me, I stopped looking at this season of life as an ending. I stopped looking at it as the end. I started looking at it as an introduction. Yes, 60s, my sexagenarian era, definitely an introduction. Maybe I wasn't lost after all, Maybe I was finally meeting the version of myself that had been waiting patiently all these years, waiting patiently for me to show up. And that realization, it didn't happen overnight. Absolutely not. I'm still learning every single day. I'm still growing, 62 years young. I'm still becoming. And maybe that's the greatest gift of getting older, right? Maybe that's the greatest gift for us. We don't stop becoming. We don't. We just, we keep moving, right? Just because we turn 60 doesn't mean we stop becoming. No, we keep growing. And one simple step, for me is, if this conversation is speaking to you, I'd like to leave you with one very simple idea. Today, take out a piece of paper. Write down 3 things that you loved doing before life became so busy for you. What were the 3 things that you liked or loved doing before all the chaos? You know, write those simple things down, right? Not because you need to go backwards, because we're never going to go backwards, but because those things might remind you of the pieces of yourself that have been there all along, that you've just been missing. They've been there all along, and then you're like, oh my goodness, this is something that I used to love to do. Why don't I do it anymore? Sometimes we don't need to find ourselves. You know, we really don't. Sometimes we simply need to remember. We need to remember ourselves. That's what we need to do. We simply need to remember ourselves. If you're feeling lost today, remember this. I want you to remember this. Your life didn't stop mattering because you got older. It didn't. There's still purpose in you. There's still purpose. There's still joy waiting for you. There's still another chapter waiting to be written. A whole nother chapter waiting to be written. And maybe, just maybe, this is the chapter where you finally get to meet yourself again. Where you finally get to meet you. Because the world spends so much time asking us who we used to be. But I think after 60, the better question for us is, who are we becoming? Who are we becoming? I'd love to hear your thoughts down in the comments, because I love continuing these conversations with you. I love continuing them. So I just want you to know that I see you. I'm proud of you, proud of us. And thank you so much for spending a little part of your day with me. Love you plenty.